sometimes wish I had a light up box that said, open your mouth.
Shut up and sing with Heather.
Hi, I'm Heather, and welcome to another installment of Shut Up and Sing. We're going to get right to it. What's one of the biggest things that I see when I'm listening to a singer for the very first time? I'm going to tell you what that is. It's that they don't open their mouth enough. It's crazy. I sometimes wish I had a light up box that said, open your mouth. And I just keep hitting it throughout the entire lesson. So some of that happens because students are just not comfortable opening their mouth enough. I think it starts happening around middle school when everyone starts mumbling. Don't get offended, okay? Everybody does it. But once you start becoming a singer, or if you're a thespian, you need to really start using that mouth, okay? Lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue, get after it, red leather, yellow leather. So you've just got to get used to opening it. Now there's a rule of the 2-finger rule. Let's do it, come on. It's a lot. Is that a lot? I don't know, I have a really big mouth, so I think I'm like a little bit bigger than that when I want to go for a high note, but you've got to open the mouth, and there's a reason, okay? So we talked about in other videos about the larynx. Here's my fancy diagram. Here's the larynx. Here are the muscles attached to the larynx. Remember how we talked about how these muscles attached to the larynx need to stay in what we call a comfortably low position, okay? So we need everything to stay nice and relaxed and open. So when we drop that jaw, we keep everything relaxed. Just drop it more than you think you can. Right? You're going to feel the tongue relax too in the back. Everything needs to open up. And that way the larynx is going to stay in a more comfortably relaxed position. Okay, now when we go for those high notes, you might not believe this, but the larynx actually has to drop just a little for those high notes. I think before anyone tells you that, you have a tendency to think that the larynx is probably going up. Oh, we call that the turtle, right? We see some tenors doing that a lot. That's not great, all right? So when we go higher, the larynx actually has to drop down a little bit, and we want everything to stay nice and relaxed. So you got to drop that jaw, got to drop that jaw. How about the fact that I can't understand anything you're saying until you drop that jaw and start working the mouth out? I know it feels weird. Get yourself in front of a camera like I'm doing. Videotape yourself. Listen to it, watch it, see what you think, okay? So sometimes the dropping the jaw is just really a matter of habit, but it's something that you really need to stop. Additionally, you don't open that mouth, you're just a box with the lid closed. Hello, I can't hear you in there. Can you please open the lid? Right, there you are, you're in there. So open that mouth. Remember too to keep it open when you go for those low notes. We don't really have to drop the jaw as much for the low notes as we do for the high notes, but again, you're like that box with the lid closed. I can't hear you down there. And let's be honest, when we go for those low notes, we really want to be rocking down there. So keep it nice and open. Remember, I got my light box. Well, I don't have it. I wish someone would give me one. It would say, open your mouth. Thanks so much, and I hope you enjoyed this installment of Shut Up and Sing.